Hi, welcome to another daily vlog. This is the fifth one? Fourth one? I don't remember anymore. So last week I found out that being an adult and being a grown-up person in the real world is kind of scary. So before I start this video, I just want to quickly say that this intro part, I kind of already filmed it last week and I tried to edit it, and as I was doing the editing, I couldn't do it because as I was watching the video back, I was like, wow, I'm really sad and really bummed out and just like, I can't even watch this because it's kind of a buzzkill. So it's been a while and my views have completely changed on this topic and I don't feel the same way as I did before, so I kind of wanted to just record this part again. Just give you a little backstory on what happened. So last week I had my first real life interview. Real life. If you didn't know, I graduated not too long ago, so after you go to school and graduate, the next thing you want to do is go get a job. Well, usually. So then this job that I wanted to get, it was with a marketing firm and it had stuff to do with social media, graphic design, marketing. It would have been just like a great job that I would have enjoyed, and I think it would have been a great opportunity. So then I met with the founder, the head honcho dude, and the first interview I had was great. It actually was one of the best interviews that I've ever had in my life. It was just basically like we were having a conversation and I told him I did like YouTube and marketing and social media management stuff, and he was like, that's cool, you should come back again and have a second interview with me. So then the second interview came along and oh boy, I interviewed with him and another person. It went very badly. It was just having like two people grill you for like a while, and they would ask a bunch of questions and sometimes I wouldn't know how to answer them, so I'd kind of stumble around the question and I'd be like, sorry, what was the question? I didn't understand. Or I'd be like, it wasn't great. I personally thought it was bad. Like, you know how when you're giving a presentation in school and then you're done presenting and then you're like, and yeah, and you just stand there awkwardly? It felt like that, kind of. And typically I'm a good judge of people's faces and I can tell when they're like bored or they're getting like tired of listening to me talk. I felt like that was happening. So yeah, that was fun and a good time, and surprise surprise, I didn't end up getting the job. And yeah, after that interview I was kind of sad for a while. I thought about it a lot, of all like the different things I could have done, and then after I was over being sad and stuff, I just kind of started thinking about, you know, the pressures that people put on you to always succeed and never fail and not to put yourself out there and be scared of stuff. I feel like people put such a negative stigma on failing. I feel like if you don't fail at stuff, then you never learn. I spent a while beating myself up over this because I was like, hey, it would have been great to get this job because it would have been a great opportunity to start working after I graduated, since jobs are so hard to come by nowadays. And it totally would have been great if I did get the job. I'm not saying it wouldn't have been great, but that was my first like real adult interview after school, and I actually found out that a bunch of people applied for this position. He told me in the email that 50 people applied and I was one of the top 3 that he chose for a second interview. He even told me that the other 2 people that he chose to interview, including me, they had so much more experience. He also mentioned that I was really young, and now that I think about it, it's kind of awesome that he even chose to have me for a second interview, because he was like, hey, this kid's like fresh out of high school, but I see potential in him and let's just try him out and see how he does and just like see what he's like. So after this experience, it gave me the perspective of maybe I just need like a little bit more experience, and I do have the potential to offer something to a company, since they could have picked me over other people who had more experience and are older. And I also feel like sometimes you can get like super focused on one thing and then everything just doesn't matter. You just stop thinking about the bigger picture. You're like, this thing I have to do right now and I have to get, otherwise if I don't get it then I failed at everything. Which is not the case at all. After this experience I learned so much about myself and just I have more perspective on the world than I did before. I know what to do during interviews. I know that I do have the potential to get picked over other people who have more experience than me. And if I didn't like do really bad in this interview and fail, I wouldn't have learned that. I think that in life it's not about all your successes and all the things that you achieve. It's about like how you learn from your mistakes and how you grow as a person. I'm also not saying that failing is awesome and that everyone should fail, but just that if you do fail, then it's okay. Just know that if you fail at something, you can always start over. You have learned something and you have more knowledge, and there are better and greater things that are gonna come your way. Ha! Oh my god, I feel like I talked for an hour. Sorry if that felt like forever. Also, sorry if that was like super cheesy and my life is like a children's inspirational TV show. Anyway, so I'm gonna see Bo Burnham tonight. If you guys don't know who that is, he's like a comedian slash musician slash a hybrid of those things mushed together, and I'm gonna take you guys along. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm going with my friends. Not sure if I'm allowed to take video during the performance, but we'll see. Alright, I just got power ready, and my friend's here to come pick me up, and we're gonna go for supper. So yeah, let's head on out. It's here. Ooh! Do you want to be in my video? You can't be in my video. Focus. Right, so I'm at supper now, and food's here. Hi. Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Sick Paula.
Documenting your
Oh, yeah.
here?
Yeah, it's going on YouTube. Ooh, fancy ass restaurant though. I feel like I went to high school with that guy. I don't remember though. Holy shit. Look at this fancy ass bathroom though. I feel like I'm in a house. Oh god, I hate those. TV? What the? So I devoured that food and I'm so full. Ooh, free toilet paper. All the girls are so sexy there.
So sexy.
Yeah, our waitress wasn't wearing a bra. Did you tell? Ooh, you can get merch here. Oh, Tim Hortons. Oh, and then there's that wine you can get. That bar thing over there. Ooh, turned up. Hi. So just waiting for the show. I saw a girl who looked like Elsa. That was cool. It's starting. I'm so excited. No flash photography or video. Ah! Just gonna take a Woo! Finished watching the show. I'm filming over here because my friends are embarrassed of me vlogging. But yeah, it was really funny. So we went to McDonald's to get, dirty mirror. We went to McDonald's to grab some dessert and some snacks, and I was washing my hands and... What the fuck? Is it?
Oh no, this is how we do Katie.
Ooh, Katy Perry. Waited an hour for this.
Yeah, waited an hour.
This is how we do. I'm probably just gonna put music over everything and make it look like, ooh, night out. But make it look more exciting than it actually is. Yeah, Steve Aoli. All the videos I do, all the like, I make it look good with like editing. Because like when you record, it's kind of boring. It's all about tricking people into thinking your life is interesting. Hi, so I'm back home after that night. That was a pretty good concert. I had a good time. Bo Burnham, I used to watch him like a tiny bit when like back in the day when he used to post a bunch of videos on YouTube. And I haven't seen very much of his stuff recently, but he's a pretty funny guy. So definitely gonna go check him out a little bit more. It was so embarrassing. People kept standing up in the aisles and walking around to go to the bathrooms, and it was like, the thing was like less than 2 hours. I'm sure you could have waited. And then he even like started calling out at people who started walking around in the aisles. He was like, white girls over there, why are you always lost? And it took them like 5 minutes to figure out that Bo was talking about them. But yeah, night was pretty good. Made up for the stressfulness I had to deal with this morning. Okay, I'm just gonna flip my hair this way. If you did end up listening to that very annoying, sad part of my day in the morning, thanks for listening. I always feel super awkward just telling people about my problems. I don't know, sometimes when people tell me something that is like sad or like they had like a super bad day, sometimes I will feel sad and like feel bad for them. I feel like when I do tell someone about my problems, I don't want to burden them with that feeling of feeling like bad for me. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's why I'm kind of secretive about like the bad stuff that happens in my life. And if you did end up listening to that beginning part, thank you. Just, yeah, thanks for doing that. And hopefully you could have related to it somehow, maybe not the exact situation, but something like that. Yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna head to bed now because I'm exhausted. And hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye! I didn't put any music in this video, so I don't think I'm gonna put any in the end.